Hello, air signs, and welcome to your daily focus drill for Thursday. Pardon my voice is rough again. So we have Three of Pentacles, and this is talking about planning and strategizing. You might need to get a couple of other people in on this planning and strategy, or they might already be there, but you're the main person doing the planning. And this is using your knowledge, and you're planning to grow something here in the physical world. This is not about anything spiritual. This is about like your finances, your career, maybe your family, your house, your car. And the clarifier for it is the rebirth. Coming out of the darkness into the light, having abundance, having the ability to grow and to harvest stuff with that creativity. This is your calling to action, this plan that you're working on here. And you may have been working on it for quite a while. The other card for you to focus on is the Six of Swords. Now this is a journey, it's a rite of passage. This is going out of a time that was not good for you, something that was creating a lot of issues in your life, a lot of tension, a lot of negative thinking, negative behavior, maybe not from you, but from the people around you. And this is going towards steadier ground, calmer waters, so more stability. The clarifiers were 9 of Swords and 7 of Swords. So you're going from 3 to 6 to 7 to 9, right? So the 9 of Swords, we'll talk about that one first. 9 of Swords, swords are your thinking. They're about trying to achieve a balance between the good and the bad, and trying to use that in your thinking. So to be impartial in your thinking. And this card, 9 of Swords, is talking about anxiety. It's talking about how these thoughts behind your head, even while you're resting in bed, and these thoughts, they're just sitting there at the back of your mind, and they're cutting you, they're harming you, until you can put them in their place on the wall, behind you, up on the wall, where they can't hurt you, where they can't literally like stab you in the back or stab you in the head or anything like that. You're having to put these thoughts on the wall, put them behind you, put them in the past. And the 6 of Swords is you doing that. Notice the swords aren't behind the head, aren't near the body other than at the ankle, but they're mainly just resting there. They're not anywhere where they can harm you. Even here, they're not anywhere where they can harm you. This is your anxiety and your fear, and it can't actually harm you. Whatever these negative thoughts are, it can't actually harm you. You can control it. This card is all about you taking back the control with the 6 of Swords here. Now, 7 of Swords, remember what I said about swords. So this is a card dealing with work. And 3 of Pentacles is obviously a card dealing with work too. So this card is dealing with work, and it talks about like backstabbing at work sometimes, like gossipers, somebody hacking, stealing. But it also talks about you overworking, or overworking because of anxiety about your pentacles, anxiety about starting this family, buying this house, this car, whatever that pentacle is for you, that's in the 3 of Pentacles there, whatever that in the physical world is. And the 7 of Swords is talking about all this overwork you're doing, how you're worrying. Look at how he's covering up the third eye with his fingers. And that's from this anxiety. That's from this fear about losing it, right? This fear about losing whatever the pentacles are for you. But these are the clarifiers for the Six of Swords. So this means that, this fear, this anxiety that the 7 and the 9 are representing, this fear and anxiety, you're moving away from it. You're moving away from the storms into the clear, calm water, to the solid ground of the mountains. Maybe you felt out at sea, you were left alone, you were all by yourself, dealing with these issues of anxiety and fear, dealing with people around you who didn't have your best interests or didn't have, your company's best interest, or your hospital, or, wherever you work. And now you're sailing into these calmer waters towards more solid ground, towards a better life. That's what you're planning, and that's what your rebirth, your call to action is. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow.